birds? No, to knock. Knock against the shopping here.
You're such an ass. Did you actually?
What happened?
I knocked on the wall next to her head. Hello, adventurers! Wait, hello, adventurers.
No.
Today we're going on a haunted adventure. One fun way that we, meaning Chelle and Nathaniel and I, have traveled in the past and love to travel is we like to go to haunted places.
Because I like haunted.
Yeah, she likes weird stuff. So, basically, we've stayed at the Queen Mary, which is haunted. We stayed at this wonderful, scary, creepy hotel in Nevada that was really, haunted, buddy. I don't know if things are haunted, but
That's why we don't see much activity, because she doesn't believe.
Because I'm not a believer. I'm a non-believer. But
Just
that
like
being said,
Tinkerbell.
I would love to see something haunted. And one of these days, if I do, then I will be maybe a believer. Maybe I'll just, science my way out of it. But
She'll science her way out of it.
are you excited, Mom, to go on a haunted adventure with us?
Yes, I think this is my first time with you guys.
Have you had any haunted experiences yourself?
Well, we went to a hotel up in the wine country with Jan and Elisa. And Lisa claimed that things were haunting her.
Yeah.
We had to change beds a couple of
Because
times.
I was
that
talking
night.
in my sleep.
What you do anyhow?
I always talk in my sleep. I was not being
She
possessed.
freaked out. We had to change beds with everybody.
Yeah, and then she went and slept with my grandma, and my grandma talks in her sleep also. But anyways, how about you, Chelle? Have you had any haunted happenings?
Some as a child, although I guess that could be explained away by being a child. However, there was some weird things, and I've heard a lot of stories from other people that I believe my own house might be haunted.
She believes because she
It
wants to
feels
believe.
like it sometimes.
Oh, Mom and Jerry's house was haunted, Amy.
See?
And they always felt somebody out in the hallway outside Jerry's door.
But guess who lived there and didn't feel it?
The non-believer.
Again.
How often did you go in and out
Yeah,
of
if you
Jerry's
want to
bedroom?
believe something, sure, it'll happen.
Jesse had some weird stuff happen at my mom's house. We've always said that place was
That's
haunted.
Jesse.
Especially when you find
Love you, Jesse. Love you.
Love you!
Paw marks?
with our cats. I would hear them outside the door even though they're in the garage. And I look out, there's claw marks on it.
You're so full of it.
That would be creepy,
That's
though.
what he believes.
So,
She's lying.
She's lying.
So anyways, I guess the point is we're going to have a haunted adventure. I looked up all the haunted places in Skagit Valley, and so we're going to do a haunted tour of Skagit Valley. There's actually not that many, but we're going to hit some really cool ones, and one of them is considered the most haunted place in all of Washington.
Or top 10. Depends on
Well,
which site
depends
you
on
look
which
at.
list you look at, yeah. The first one we're going to hit today is Northern State Hospital, and now it's actually a recreation site, so you can walk around these different old buildings from the asylum that closed in 1970. It was open in 1912. Open to business.
1976, I
Yes,
believe.
and that was kind of when asylums started going out of favor because of all the bad practices that they had.
Lobotomies.
And this particular hospital had quite a few lobotomies.
Over
and
2,000, I think.
Over 1,500 people buried or cremated at this place.
yes, there is a cemetery, and we will go to the
You will be there.
cemetery.
You will see it.
Yes. So, what are some of the what are some of the alleged haunting activities here that happen?
Well, it's an asylum, so screaming
Yes.
and crying. Some figures.
Shadow figures, yeah.
A lot of EVP apparently has been picked up here.
What is EVP?
Electronic voice phenomenon. So, you guys are supposed to check this video after we're finished and let us know if you hear anything that you weren't supposed to.
Put it down in the description. I mean, in the...
in the
In the comment
comments
section.
below.
If you hear like a
I'm Fred.
stranded. But like just in, we don't actually say it. Like that, don't comment on that one. That was Nathaniel. But I am kind of weird.
That was a good.
So, yeah, if you
Cold
guys,
spots are supposed to be very common here.
you won't feel those.
Figures,
We'll feel them.
sometimes.
Yeah. From a lot of the comments we've seen on different boards, people feel like they're being watched here.
Yes.
Like,
Yes, that actually
overall-
comes up a lot. Being watched
overwhelming
or
feeling.
touched, scratched or bitten.
Ooh.
So I think we should get this started. We're doing the intro. It's really cool outside, but we're doing the intro in here because it's kind of windy today, so you will hear quite a bit of wind noise, and I'm hoping that doesn't mess up our EVP.
Do you hear the sarcasm flowing off of her?
I'm hoping that
The
doesn't...
non-believer.
One of these days, man, I hope it's on camera.
I hope so too. I really want to experience something.
Yeah. We're going to go see Annabelle sometime. She'll experience something.
Yeah, I'll wet my pants or something like that. I don't like... I grew up with...
The Ring was pretty scary. Did you ever see The Ring when it came out? The first time you see The Ring.
Well, it's random stuff. Reason Chelle brought up the Annabelle was
possessed.
because I was afraid of dolls growing up. So,
Oh, I forgot.
So her thing's dolls. Mine, asylums kind of scare me a
and
little
spiders.
bit.
I bet there's a lot of spiders here.
Well, no, I meant in terms of hauntings.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
afraid of dolls.
Yes, not as much anymore, but
What was
I don't want to sleep with them.
Well, Annabelle's a haunted doll, so that's
Yeah.
why I feel
Yeah,
like she
yeah.
should see it.
And what are you scared of, Mom?
I'm afraid of
Or
ghost
Chelle?
children.
Oh yeah.
There's
Ghost
supposed to be a
children?
girls-
Do you
ghost
want to know
girl.
why?
asylums.
Because guess who was a creepy child? Nathaniel was a creepy child.
He'd sleep with his eyes open.
Oh yeah. And then what happened one time, Chelle? Or well, a lot of times.
A lot of times I would be doing something and all of a sudden I'd feel like I was being watched, and he should have been in bed sleeping and had been for a while, and all of a sudden I'd look over and he'd be like his face peeking out behind a corner or
Just staring at her in the
just
middle of the night.
somewhere staring at me. Quiet.
Did you jump?
Scary
and
little teeny redheaded child.
Did it as baby too in
Yeah.
his little rocker. All of a sudden I look over and he's he's like less than a year old, leaning forward in his swinging rocker, just eyes on me, staring.
Not making any noises, just staring.
Ooh, you're creepy.
But rocking.
Yeah. Lean for it was so creepy. So yeah, ghost children scare me,
Or her own child.
or my own child.
What kind of things scare you, Nathaniel?
Usually the baby children.
Yeah,
You mean real life ones or ghost ones?
there's something creepy about
Emphasis on the
children.
real life babies.
Ghost children.
And Mom, what are you scared of?
Everything.
I don't know yet. We'll see.
Is there anything that has made you unnerved? Mom doesn't
Well, I
get
said
scared
I-
easily
no, I
about
don't
like
scare
that kind of stuff.
Not that kind of scary.
Alright.
I had an out of body experience once, maybe when in my early 20s. That was a little unnerving, but it never happened again, so I never got to experience it and not be unnerved.
Okay. Well, we'll see if we can scare the mama today because
Other than that, the critically insane.
Clinically, not critically.
Critically sounds pretty bad. But clinically too.
But I get what you're saying. Yes.
Anyways, so this is going to be a wonderful adventure today, and come with us, and hopefully we find something scary. I don't really think we will, but hey, you never know.
Bye. Yeah, it's a silo.
What was the story about the silo?
The hallway to the silo, there was supposed to be like the man in black. You're supposed to stay very far away from him.
Oh, and that's the one we wanted to go next to. Stay far away from him, so let's get closer to him. You gonna stay over there, Mom?
I'm bringing in the spirits.
She's summoning the spirits. Thank you, Mama. This is the haunted silo.
It's like the hallway up to the front.
Well, this is the hallway up to the silo in here. Is there anybody in here? What is your name? Why are you still here?
She's like,
Did anybody work here? Did you plant plants in these garden beds? This looks like it was a greenhouse at one point. What is your name? How long did you live here?
Amy's just asking questions, so now like,
I'm trying to get some EVPs.
But look at how scary that is up there.
Yeah, that's
That is
cool.
where you would see
Hanging bodies. Oh,
You're mean.
I'm funny.
Branches.
Oh. It was that's what it was. It was the shutter closing. Yeah, that's wind, Mom.
That was
Wind.
not wind.
Oh, there is a lot of wind going
That
on
was
right now.
wind.
guys. Yeah, but the wind's blowing from angles coming towards the.
Yeah, it's that indents out of the roof. How would it get there in the first
That
place?
was weird.
That's
You
not
guys are
wind.
funny. That is way too.
It's not wind.
You guys are hilarious. Is there someone opening and closing the windows up there?
Also, there's shutters, not windows.
Sorry, is there someone up there opening or closing the shutters?
There you go.
I said there's supposed to be an overwhelming feeling of being watched here. Are you being watched?
Yeah, I'm being watched by you.
Not me, you guys. Come on now. This looks like it would have been, yeah, a cow milking room or something like that, or. Nathaniel heard this super creepy noise over there, and it sounded like scratching. What do you say? It sounded like scratching. And I looked.
There's a hole there, by the way.
Oh, thank you. And I heard the sound too, and it did really sound super creepy. And I looked over, and a bird was landing on the aluminum roof, and its nails were making this scratching sound. That was pretty cool.
No evidence on the side.
Yeah, no evidence, but, you know, still kind of, this is a really cool place. And he was never seen from again. Oh, and he, yeah. And he was never seen again. Nathaniel is going one direction and Grandma is going the other, and we're in the middle.
Wondering who comes back first.
And who comes back crying?
Or at all.
I'm sorry, I'm really obnoxious, I'm sure. Michelle's just getting so sick of me. She loves me! I make this fun. Come on now. But what do you really think of the place so far?
It's cool.
Are you disappointed?
No. I never come to these things expecting, just hoping. Although I still say the window thing is interesting.
But the window closed and there's a lot of wind.
The fact that the wind's been here the whole time, and me and Sharon actually spent quite a while looking at that window before that happened with no movement whatsoever.
Would have been cool.
We
if-
stood there staring at it for a while. And then as soon as we all walked away, the wind got hard enough that it opened it.
Or it could have, the breeze could have shifted slightly.
It could have, but it also could have been paranormal.
It could have. So we see something over there. It looks pretty cool, but we're not sure we can get to it. There's a whole bunch of blackberry bushes here surrounding it. We're kind of looking, they're going to run down there and see if there's a way to get near it.
It was ripped off by a ghost. Shelley looks scared.
Yeah, she looks so scared.
Look at her trembling in her boots.
Are you trembling in your boots? Are you trembling in your boots?
Feels a little.
This one? It's colder over here.
Oh.
Shell, you're the one debunking everything yourself. I just made an observation. It is colder over here.
I just said that this one, I feel a little bit more.
Because it's in the woods. And woods are creepy.
What redhead boy?
Ow, and blackberry bushes are biting me. Ooh, it was like an old boiler room or something.
I just see the camera come up from the window.
What's down there?
Wait, there's stuff over here, Mom.
No, people have to like defame every. I mean,
Always drawing on everything. Oh, it looks like a meat grinder. Look at that.
That's funny. It's cool. I love equipment.
Yeah. All the old.
It's in the boiler room.
Gives you the heebies?
Because all the pipes, like the random boing, 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 boing. I'm gonna go over here.
You feel like you're being watched?
A bit,
Has the camera closer to my face.
Well, there's a lot of people watching you right now, Chelle, all over the U.S. Actually, one in Spain for sure.
What?
Oh, there's a foundation.
No, it's a bunker.
Ooh.
There's a metal.
You just totally intrigued Amy.
There's a rusted metal like bunker.
Oh, remember that bunker we found in San Francisco? Along the sky?
Oh, that is creepy.
Yeah, you think? What's over here? Okay, Okay, this is less terrifying.
Is there anybody in here?
Somehow the pipes.
You don't like that?
How did the pipes get?
If you're in here, why the heck did you come in here? It's way down here and it's pretty low. You'd bump your head on this thing. I mean, this is like knee high. What brought you here?
Hey, people look at the film later and may find something on it.
Are you going to get Chelle first?
You ever taken a picture and you see a white thing in there somewhere?
Orbs? That's usually dust motes.
All those white things are dust motes?
Yeah, typically.
Yeah, no, this building gives me the creeps.
You don't like this building?
There's also like a giant cage.
A giant
The door that, like a metal
this
door.
is cool. This must have been like they incinerated stuff in there. No, it's honestly it's
Like these
It's the
wires.
crematorium.
maybe it is a crematorium. They have a smokestack up there.
Ew.
But I think
They have a lot of pipes.
Look at over here.
I didn't think I wanted to.
I didn't know I wanted to.
Fucking giant cage with a metal door. I don't like this one.
day by day it gets better.
This one actually genuinely creeps me out.
If you like public displays of art, though, there's some nice artwork here.
That does not seem
Look
very
at-
welcoming.
Nice. Oh, I know. This is cool.
See why this one actually creeps me out? It's the bunker.
As the possibly funny people under there.
Does this go around or we have to go back?
I have to go back.
It does feel like something's watching me. Not just the camera. It does genuinely feel like something's watching me.
Hey, this is the ripest blackberries I've seen so far.
That's not gonna taste good though.
No, but I've
they're
seen.
getting there. Sun. It's the sun. You're getting close to it.
My leg when I walked by. I looked
Oh my god.
Why would you say that before I walked by?
because I wanted to get.
She said nothing grabbed my
Why
leg.
is there a giant
Oh look, he's happy.
I hate you.
Come on, Chelle.
giant metal barrel?
Wouldn't that be cool if this slammed shut right when?
No.
That would be cool.
There's a giant metal barrel.
If there is someone here, close this door.
I don't think they want to do your bidding.
Reverse psychology. Don't close the door.
You said reverse psychology out loud.
Oh, I'm thinking it right now. Don't close the door. You don't think it works that way, huh?
No.
Oh, look. Yeah, see, there was burning here for sure. Look at this. Is all ash
Shard.
and char. Yeah. Interesting. Muy interesante. Oops. Doing a little bushwhacking. Oh, there's a little dude. He's happy to see you.
Okay, yeah, nope.
Here we drove down the road a little bit further. See, there's all the buildings that we were in at the hospital, the older buildings. And then we drove down this road a little bit further to come to the Northern State Hospital Cemetery. And this is where at least 1,500 people in the earlier years of Northern State Hospital were buried. And Chelle was saying that this land was actually pretty marshy, so the actual stones sunk into the ground quite a bit because it was swampy. And let's see, Northern State Hospital, in respectful memory of the patients who tread these grounds. It's really, oops.
I was gonna say something.
In respect. So, and then also because of at that time the families didn't necessarily want to be associated with an asylum, there were privacy rights, and so they didn't actually put any surnames on the headstones. They would put just a plot number and then the initials of the patients. There, look over there.
There's a headstone back there.
There's one headstone.
Where is it?
Over there.
Didn't they say there was one headstone?
I said there was one headstone that had somebody's full name. But there was markers at one
Yeah,
point
there were
with
a lot of grave
initials.
markers, and I'm guessing maybe they're down below these divots because there's so many divots.
know. They said they were going to try to dig them up. Here's one. Like a marker? Yes. Got the numbers,
Oh, okay.
but it's all old and
357 CS.
Oh, that's cool.
a little sad.
Yes, very sad.
Where you are.
I wonder if there's a way they can put like.
That one's still in good condition. 600. Is it 661?
TSS.
Wow.
Well, there's something like this. Patient 700. Can't even read the initials.
Yeah.
John K. Davis,
From November
5th, 1878.
Also makes you wonder how many
March
are
5th,
sunken back even
1913.
further.
That's sad.
No, I think they.
Or hopefully it's just this
Something
way.
on the bottom.
Yeah.
At rest. That's what it says.
It's weird. This one is number 8.
His initials are HC.
It's a pretty big cemetery.
It's weird.
Okay, so now we're gonna head over probably into Cedar Woolley and get some dinner. We're really hungry. We haven't really eaten since earlier today. But after that, we're gonna head to Concrete. And Concrete, Washington is interesting because
What she read.
was that a lot of Concrete, Washington is
Haunted.
haunted. I don't know why. Maybe there's a
They were encased in concrete.
just a lot of people encased in concrete in Concrete, Washington. And apparently Concrete, Washington did have a couple of concrete factories. Quarries? No, factories. I don't think that's what it actually was. There's a theater that apparently is really haunted, and they actually do haunted tours there every once in a while on a Saturday. You have to be 16 or older because apparently it's very gruesome and scary. You can look on their website to see, and I'll link their website below. You can look on the website to see when they actually have the haunted tours, and they do the haunted tours of Concrete in general. But the place we're staying is Mount Baker Hotel. And it's actually this haunted hotel. Well, it's more of a motel, but it's supposed to be pretty haunted with a little...
Motel.
We get distracted a lot with Pitbull. It's supposed to be haunted by a little girl. So this is going to be great for Chelle and Nathaniel because that's what they're both really afraid of. So apparently...
Really afraid. Not really afraid. Slightly apprehensive.
of a little girl running around in a hotel. Yeah, see, they're gonna be frightened. We'll see if we find anything haunted on this trip. I don't think so. I'm keeping an open mind and hoping that we do, because then it would be really cool for you guys to see. All right, so we ate delicious food at Magnolia Grill in Cedar Woolley. It was really good, so I recommend if you're there to get some food there. But now we are here in Mount Baker Hotel. We checked into our gigantic suite. This place is huge. It's 2 bedrooms. There's a bedroom over there and then a bedroom on this side. It even has a kitchen. This place is supposed to be haunted with a little girl who was apparently murdered here by her mother.
Some amateur ghost hunters said they came here and there was 2 other ghosts here at the same time.
So not just the little girl. I mean, I can't picture a little girl wandering around here. I'm not sure where this little girl would hang out if she does, or these other 2 spirits, but maybe they visit you in your rooms. Who knows?
I think she'll visit Nathaniel because he he's a redhead, she's a redhead.
Oh yeah, apparently
Yeah, they're both redheaded children, so they might bond.
yeah,
That'd be cool.
they might bond. So maybe Nathaniel will make friends tonight. He wants to wander around outside at midnight to see if he can find her. So we'll just
I say we do it and we lock the door.
You're so mean. So we're gonna let Nathaniel wander around outside.
At midnight when the door's locked, we'll let him back in. The girl will have to bond.
We'll tell him you can only come back in once you found the ghost. Maybe we'll find little girl, hear her giggle. Oh wait, what is she supposed to do? She attempts to push people down the stairs unsuccessfully.
Unsuccessfully. It was
We
very
are
clear
not.
that
Oh,
she-
we should be walking up and down the stairs because that's what she attempts to do.
Oh yeah, there's stairs right here.
Yeah. So maybe we can go see if she'll try and push us down the stairs.
The other ghost here is supposed to be a veteran of Vietnam. And
Oh, and then there was a lady
girl in a Victorian dress. That's it.
who loved
Okay.
dancing.
Who loved music.
Oh.
Dancing.
So we'll play some music too and see if that will
Start
work.
dancing.
Yeah.
See if she pops up.
So she starts getting down with
Like
us.
all of a sudden, she just appears.
She's also likely to say, watch out for the bad lady.
Now walk down the stairs.
He's nervous. Whoa! And then there is the Concrete Theater, and that is supposed to be one of the more haunted places here. So we found out by looking at this that over there is an old high school. Even these stairs are fantastically creepy up to where the high school is.
Maybe you want to go up?
don't,
I'll hold the phone for you.
I don't want to die.
Well, you're
if
the one who wanted to go up.
This is inside the high school. I don't like finding things like that. I'm not a fan of dolls. And that's creepy.
Let me see their thing.
First thing I saw when I looked inside there. Well, actually,
This
because
is every horror movie ever. Amy's the adventuress, who surprisingly doesn't die first. Mom's the one who died first, because she definitely doesn't want to do it. And then I die, and then you die.
I won't die.
And then Grandma Sharon will still be alive all the way back there.
She's asleep in the hotel room.
Yeah, exactly. She's the smart one.
That place is so cool and creepy.
We're all going to die on this bridge. That's why my last words, I love you, Mom.
I go on ghost tours all the time, and then I've never died on them. I don't think you die on a tour.
no, the bridge.
The bridge.
Those are going to be her last words.
I've gone on ghost tours so many times, and I've never died on a ghost tour. And that's her last words.
This bridge right here is dedicated to Dewey Hyatt of One Way Construction, who was tragically killed just before the bridge completion.
Oh, that was when they did the rededication, huh?
Yeah, so he was killed. He was born in 1942, and he died in 2004, which was the second dedication.
That was the
So
second
that's
engineer.
the second guy.
Okay.
So they gave us
there
the
were
name,
two guys that
The
killed
Thompson.
Well, Thompson wasn't killed here. He was killed
by a train in Cedar Woolley, right?
yeah, a tragic train crash.
Dewey Wyatt. We're sorry.
It's not.
I really want to call him Dewey Wyatt.
Why?
I don't know.
Oh, maybe that's his
We told him
real
like
name.
3 times.
And
Maybe he's
channeling
maybe he's
Amy.
channeling through me and saying, "They called me Hyatt, but it's not. It's Dewey Wyatt." And he wants me to tell everybody. Dewey Hyatt.
There we go.
Died in 2004, just before they dedicated
Mom,
this.
I'm EVPing.
Oh,
You're not helping.
what's EPC?
She's trying to get some electronic voice phenomenon.
Dewey Hyatt. Are you here?
No.
If you're here, Dewey Hyatt, say, I'm here.
I'm here.
Or give us some sign. Not a bolt of electricity, but
Dewey
something.
Hyatt, if you're here, turn those lights on.
Oh, yeah.
Ghosts don't like being told what to do.
Please.
I think you guys give ghosts too much credit.
Dewey Hyatt. Dewey Hyatt.
You have to
built a beautiful bridge.
You have to
We're
ask
back
him a
here
question.
To dedicate it to you. Please show yourself so we can bow.
She didn't get a long enough nap. So we kind of thought it'd be fun to see if the lights on the bridge were lit at night. So it's about 10:45 right now. They are lit.
We're wandering through supposedly haunted areas at night.
This is a really well lit bridge actually at nighttime. It's kind of almost more pretty than it is scary, don't you think?
No.
Okay, Shelly thinks it's more scary than it is pretty. But it's really cool. You don't like this?
Is it just me or is it a little foggy?
Dewey Hyatt.
Fucking tell me.
Dewey Hyatt, are you here? She's gonna head back to the room now.
I put myself
It's
on hot.
warmer over here though. Do you notice that? I don't know how long we're gonna be able to stay here because Shell's not gonna be able to handle this very long, especially since I'm a jerk and I'm gonna make it hard for her. But I will say I'm very proud of her for coming down here and walking along the bridge at night. There is a little bit of fog actually.
Fucking kidding.
Is it fog? Or is it spirits? All right. So while we were sleeping last night, did you have any scary, ghostly occurrences at the Mount Baker Hotel?
Actually, I woke up at 5 in the morning and I had kind of a chest pain.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sitting there thinking, boy, this is not a good time for a heart attack. So then it felt kind of like a weight on my chest. I thought, could this be the hotel? So that's just, I didn't want to wake up at 5. I didn't want to have that chest pain. And who knows what it was. But it was interesting. I thought about, could this be haunted heart attack?
That's really scary.
It was weird.
Not ghostly scary. Wow. So there's that. And I didn't have nothing. Nathaniel, did you wake up at the thing? Well, it sounds like Mom's the only one who had a scary occurrence last night.
Lucky me.
Whether or not that was ghostly or just indigestion.
Yeah, heartburn. It could have been.
We're not sure about. So, but now we actually are, so we're still in Skagit County, and we've driven all the way down to Anacortes, which is this cute little...
Maritime Museum.
Yeah, and it's a community that there's a lot of maritime activity.
Love water.
We do. Shell does not. So oddly enough, she doesn't love boats or nature.
Huh.
Or, well, what do you love?
Ghosts.
She loves ghosts.
Ghosts.
So tell us, Shell, what kind of hauntings do we have here at the Anacortes Museum?
It's rumored to be haunted. Some of the phenomena reported here include disembodied footsteps, cold spots, and the apparition of a former librarian probably searching for an overdue book.
So you wouldn't want to check out a book here and not turn it back in because she'd probably haunt you forever.
Ooh,
It's
that
a
wouldn't be very
museum.
fun.
So we're going to check it out and see if we hear or feel or see anything scary. We have yet to see any ghosts or hear any ghosts, although they believe that the slamming shutter at Northern State Hospital might have been something. I'm not saying it wasn't. I'm just saying that's what you guys believe, right?
Yes.
Might have been something.
It might have been something. So now, at the other places, we haven't hit anything yet, though. So let's check out Anacortes Museum and see if there's anything here. If not, we at least did our due diligence. So we've been told that this place is not actually haunted, but, I refuse to believe that. So we're going to wander around and see if we hear anything.
It looks like it's just
What's in there?
bricks.
It feels chilly down here.
Yes, it does.
Do you think there's ghosts down here, Nathaniel?
I think there could be.
You feeling scared?
I'm feeling not alone. How about you?
Okay, so we didn't find any ghosts, although maybe that one's a ghost over there. She's kind of haunting, but... Oh, I met the girl behind you, Shell, not you.
I figured.
Shelly, which one did you love the most?
I liked the Northern Hospital the most.
Yeah, and that was really the most exciting one to go to, and I could see that one being haunted if it was. But I'd like
For
to go
sure it
back
was.
there, like, before, dusk. I'd like to go back there and go for a few hours.
Or on a foggy day.
Yeah, on a creepy day, yeah. It was definitely a really cool find. I liked that place, and I feel like if you're in Skagit County at some point, you should definitely check out the Northern State Hospital.
Bring hiking shoes.
Yes.
Maybe snacks. There are places where you can sit on picnic benches and like have a little picnic or something like that, and then go to the creepy areas.
Yeah.
The crematorium. Pretty sure it was a crematorium.
Yeah. Scary.
It was pretty cool.
So today, no luck. Really, honestly, the whole weekend, no luck finding any ghosts. But we're going to try this again. We're going to hit some other places in Washington. This might become our thing. We'll do a little series of haunted places around Washington.
We'll take you to a really fun place in Nevada.
Yes, well, yeah. So we'll go to haunted places in general.
Yay!
Our little haunted US series. Thank you so much for joining us. We had fun with this haunted little tour. I mean, it was kind of a short one, but it was a lot of fun. And if you enjoyed this video, what should they do, Nathaniel?
Like and subscribe.
That's right. Like and subscribe. And so that you don't miss any videos, what should you also do?
Hit the bell.
What bell?
Failure.
The notification bell. Nice, Nathaniel.
He say hit.
Hit the bell. And I said, what bell? And he ran away.
Apparently, he expects all YouTube people
Notification button. Bell.
to know. Really, we don't need to find haunted places. We have haunted people.
Yes, in our lives. Maybe this is why we have such an affinity for haunted things, because they haunt us so. Anyways, thank you for joining us. Everybody say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.